and gets brought into Japan.
They just didn't end, Joker. You are correct. That was what happened with the.
And the devil comes to Japan and then works at a McDonald's.
Oh yeah. I've seen.
Hilarious.
I've seen the image. We're going into game 1 with the team kill, Pacha and RAggy. I'm hearing they didn't travel. They did travel same car even. Okay, so this is a pretty early one. This is probably the earliest you're going to see the Quebec players play against each other.
We have the MTL Smashcast in chat.
And Pacha looking good starting out. This is the first time I've seen RAggy play personally. We do have Morpheus here. I have definitely seen this matchup locally, but not between these two. But Pacha looks like he's pretty comfortable so far.
Morpheus told me that RAggy's like built different. Like his Game & Watch doesn't do the same thing that Morpheus's does.
Yeah,
he gets some ridiculous confirms that those exist.
Yeah, that is kind of what I heard from him as well. And I noticed when I was watching Pacha in doubles versus our local Palu, Shucky, who you've all seen and most of you probably know. Pacha really willing to kind of go out there and do a lot of edge guarding, like a lot of downers pretty deep and things like that that are maybe a little more risky. That is a terrible angle for Palu, just no jump there.
Both fighters basically neutral at 5:30 left on the clock.
RAggy is really putting the rotations onto this Judgment Hammer. I wonder.
Does he know something I don't know?
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't think that there's any way to like predict it like you used to in like P+ or something like that. So we will see if that comes to a head at any point during the set. But that early kill for RAggy on the return is definitely clawed him back into this game when he was really far behind. Also,
I don't know if you saw that bomb drop that came out from Game & Watch, but he shifted his body by putting out the bomb and it dodged the explosive flame.
Yeah, herbox shifting in this game is quite prevalent. Oh, and that down smash parry into the down smash on the downer, and that
got the chair.
Got the chair. It didn't even look like the chef hit. It looked like it was just the F tilt. Might have upbeat a little high, but ooh, and he goes for it. Yeah, might as well. You got a bit of a lead. Worst case, you don't get the 9, and that happens. You get damage still. So
I'm a little surprised Mr. Chair doesn't play Game & Watch.
Yeah. Oh, and those are those back airs that I'm talking about. Like really willing to sort of drift out there and babysit, as I call it, like float next to the opponent as they're sort of drifting back to stage. Yeah, this is an even game. I would not be surprised if we see a game 5 in this set from the way this game's going.
I can't believe this is still game 1.
Yeah, we have been in it for a long haul on this one. 3 minutes in so far.
But it feels longer.
Yeah, really patient. Probably a little bit more patience out of the Montreal players, I think, across the board than a lot of the people around here, depending on what region you're from. Moncton, maybe you get a little bit more. You get a little bit more of a longer set. And let's see. Oh, and he tries to get the 2-frame there with the down smash, but the chair is going to catch the drop through the platform.
Good catch. Yo, so
just magic percent.
Magic percent
from RAggy on that last stock.
I just want to say I mention things about Mewtwo's tail sometimes, but I got caught by a Game & Watch down smash at ledge. Like that hammer, the one right there, that caught me below ledge and stage spiked me.
It's crazy.
Because my tail was below stage and it hit my tail.
On your jump or on your...
While I was jumping back up to stage, hit my tail and then spiked me into the stage.
Yeah.
Which is like, that shouldn't be the angle that it hits you at.
You would think not, but there is many angles that move hits that I am surprised by a lot of the time. Morpheus has a setup that he does where he does like I think it's like a single hit of Nair at high percent into that down smash. And if you're not ready to DI it, you just explode off the side.
Yo, he read the dodge, but was a little too fast.
Yeah, RAggy really willing to just rip these hammers. Oh my lord! Wants to get some mental damage maybe going into
game 2.
Into game 2. Yeah, I don't know seeding wise who is favored in this, but it's looking quite even so far.
Good question. I'm gonna pull that up right now.
Sure. yeah, we got just...
It is predicted that Pacha will beat him.
Okay. I figured that was what it was, but I wasn't sure. But they're going to go the distance, I think. Or it's going to be just an incredibly close set of games, if not a game 5. There's a lot of adaptation going on between the two of them as far as just like, it really looked like Pacha was going to start out in just like clean house, and then but RAggy's been getting these like sort of like harder reads and really early stocks to close out.
Yeah, RAggy's going to have to do something. He's got to get a kill here.
Yeah, with a character as light as Game & Watch, you definitely don't want to be like getting lapped in percent on your second stock or anything. And he's definitely capable of getting those early kills. But for Game & Watch, I think to get the early kills, you really do have to commit to some sort of a read with an up smash or a down smash, or get a good edge guard. We're getting very close to that percent lap that I was talking about, and downers into the explosive flame. Great catch from Pacha there.
Pacha now up by 2 stocks.
Ooh, what a setup.
Out by 1 stock.
Up by 1 stock. Got the up air into the nair on the shield, and then just gets I think a shield stab on the F tilt, or maybe he just wasn't prepared to react. But don't think we're going to see a 9 come out, because he did whiff one in between the stocks there. And RAggy's still in this one, but definitely getting scarier and scarier.
Sure is. Good up B's out of shield. It's one of the things you got to really watch out for against Game & Watch, because up B out of shield can take you out at higher percents.
Yeah, and it's great. Oh, it goes for a really hard read that there was going to be a spot dodge there or something, I think.
How aggro.
Yeah, definitely a pretty, definitely willing to make the commitments. Is RAggy, but those downers commitments have not been doing him any favors in this game too. Caught by the explosive flame.
Smog catching the last stock with the up smash near ledge.
Pacha.
Very nice. Wish they would put seeds on the scoreboard, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know where seeding is anymore.
Ooh, yeah. Was really prepared for at least some sort of an option there from landing that wasn't jumping away or air dodging away.
But Drongo, we appreciate the feedback, and though it may not show up today, it will most likely show up in future streams.
Let us see if RAggy can make the readaptation.
Maybe not fuel streaming. I mean, maybe at like weeklies or something. Maybe in future streams it'll be a thing.
All right, RAggy pulling the Donkey Kong out for game 3. All right.
That's just like, it's a lot of work to do that much as well. But especially when people are dropping out and DQing, how can you tell which seed is which anymore?
And Pacha just immediately switches up the playstyle when the DK comes in.
Oh, we do have DK.
Yeah, definitely, like, Palu might not be great for Game & Watch, but I can't imagine that Donkey Kong is much better. If I can get a lore dump from a Montreal player, that would be great. But it is interesting to see, and he gets that spike though.
Oh, he got the spike.
But the stage kind of saves there, even without the tech. The percentage is just low. That's gonna kill though.
RAggy's main is Donkey Kong.
What? Really?
All right, good to hear.
Okay.
He's got the hair for it.
We thought, yeah, I was informed about the Game & Watch, but not the Donkey Kong, but we are seeing it here now. And it's looking good. He's up a stock. DK's very heavy. Not gonna die to anything.
There. What? He's still in.
What great drift to just barely get out of there. All right, yeah, definitely a lot of matchup awareness from RAggy too, dealing with that nair.
He's still in.
Still in with 204, but yeah, you got no jump, and if you air dodge out with DK, you probably do not make it back.
DK has a fun secondary. Montreal Smashcast calling out that he is mainly a Game & Watch, but DK is a really solid secondary.
Okay.
I mean, heavy, right?
He is heavy. He's the opposite of Game & Watch in many ways, including functionality in the game's beta. But it's looking great so far. But I did notice, like, as soon as that first stock started, obviously Game & Watch has some landing options that are a little bit more, like, erratic. But Pacha using a lot of up air when the DK came out suddenly. And we're going to see, ooh, just barely whiffs that ding-dong.
Yeah, Pacha making it safely back to stage. Getting stage control, and RAggy has to go low so he can avoid the explosive flames.
And we're going to just go for the,
The cargo throw off stage.
Overhead. And powers right through that up smash.
That was hot. Yo, what a sick donkey punch.
Awesome, and then straight with the low nair. The low nair is definitely something he's going to have to be careful of if he's going to keep going low with these recoveries. Yeah, the DK working is very interesting.
I think DK is actually a really good character.
He's definitely a scary character, especially on this stage. Pacha's about, I don't know my percents, but probably about 20–30% out from being grabbed and you getting ding-donged off the platform here on PS2. Oh, he tries to read the movement, but I like the shark in here coming from RAggy on the underside of the platform. He will have to be careful of these back airs or nairs pretty soon, sending him off stage, though. And I think with the rage, we are probably safe from the ding-dong percent, but you're not safe from that.
Shield. What a catch.
The RAggy DK secondary.
RAggy DK is something else.
Coming in clutch here on the third game.
Yeah. Oh wait, the immediately kill right afterwards, right? And then the back air. No, that was the
big punch.
Oh yeah, that's what that one was. Ah, that was such
and
a
then great movement to just get underneath that explosive flame too.
Up air.
And this is our last kill here.
Yep. Drop the shield.
Drop the shield, yeah. Just slight hesitation. I don't think Palu could even punish that on shield, probably from the backside with the range that he was at, but we're just going to rock with the DK here for game 4. RAggy up with the
City.
Yeah, Town and City. So this is good. Pretty good counter pick because the up air isn't really a threat with the high ceilings. And Palu is getting like most of her kills as edge guards off the side, so it doesn't scare her too much there. Oop, speaking of off the side though, we might go off the top. Yeah, and we do with the up air. Pacha taking a really, really quick one.
Very good catch. Yeah, sub 30 seconds for that first kill. Sub 30 seconds, sub 10 seconds for that second kill.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, the DK on this stage just. I wouldn't say it's even been figured out because it was just insanely quick stocks from Pacha on both sides.
Yep, you mentioned that. I mean, Palu is really good at edge blocking, really good at all the offstage stuff and taking kills off the side.
Watch out!
You don't need a low ceiling to do any of that.
Oh, and goes for it all there. Pacha trying to make a statement on this fourth game. Yeah, this one, I think if you're RAggy here, you're starting to think about the next game. Pacha is just betting the farm on these early kills. Doesn't really have much to lose going down there.
You know, I'd like to see more of these empty landings into grabs. We don't see too many tomahawks.
That is true.
I feel like it would be a really good chance for RAggy to get back in this.
Yeah, you kind of got to go. You kind of got to go for something a little bit crazy, I think, if you're RAggy to take this stock and then think about it. Not quite,
so
but
close.
Where do you go? Straight onto the stage. I would kind of like to see. Oh, that's damage though. Gets the big forward air. Tries to read an air dodge and he's gonna get punished.
Well, better luck next game.
Better luck next game. Do you think that we see the Donkey Kong again?
I think so. I think so. I think he's going to bring it out again. I don't think he got the read or anything. I think it was just bad movement that game.
Chat's asking for the DK to go away.
Yeah. Put away the DK, PLS, please.
We will see what happens to the DK. I feel like that first stock was pretty rough, but the second stock was just like You got hit off stage and you got down aired. So
there were a couple of really good catches there. Both streams are on Game 5, huh?
what do we have on the other stream?
What is on the other stream, folks?
And we are back on the Game & Watch.
Mind Reader versus So.
Mind Reader
is
on
Game
an incredible
5.
tear. Made
Wow.
a great adaptation. Mind Reader definitely one of those players that does a little bit more, puts a little bit more oomph into his play, I think, at these bigger events. But we got the Game & Watch with the jab block. Just misses the cancel, I think, there at the end. But
It's interesting to see he went back to the Game & Watch, honestly.
yeah, now something that could come into play here too is he won the Game 1 with the Game & Watch, switched to the DK for the next 2 games, and those play styles are very different, so Pacha's going to have to make these sort of adaptations on the fly. We saw the DK work out in the second game, so maybe we'll see the Game & Watch come together here for him in this last game.
Feeling a little breezy in here again.
It is chilly in their venue today. Oh, tries to get a catch with that nair. And looking pretty even. I feel like the DK games versus Pacha here were very like one-sided, one side or the other, and the Game & Watch games have been pretty close. So
yeah,
probably going to be a little bit more tense here coming when we get down to the last stock, but we'll see. Oh, and gets the down air.
Wow, the down air taking the first stock.
Yeah, great mix-up and awareness from RAggy.
The mid-air down air.
We didn't really see the up airs from Pacha in the first couple of games, I don't think, as much. He was doing a lot of waiting or a lot of up smashing or explosive flames to catch these down airs. Yeah. So maybe a bit of like a reaction that came from the DK game.
Oh, that was a quick turn. Pacha was above, and then he fast fell back to stage. RAggy was trying to catch it with the up B. Got himself put too high up and lost the stock.
Wow. And yeah, just straight back to just an even game on this Game 5. Really a tense one for these two guys.
Yeah, there are not many projectiles coming out from Pacha this game. Maybe he's a little worried about Bucket, but like Bucket doesn't do anything with explosive flame.
I don't think so.
It doesn't hurt.
And even the auto reticle is like a pretty weak projectile.
Yeah. You can't get much out of Bucket on those.
Good for safety, though, I suppose, so you don't have to, use your resources otherwise.
Wow, going for the risky down smash after a misjudgment.
Ooh. This is tense, especially guys you came up in the car with, like. I assume they play to some degree against each other. Oh, and the dash attack gets a cross up there. Oh, the ledge with Game & Watch, so scary, and he catches the jump with the back air, but not quite enough to seal it.
Wow, he went for the 2-frame with the up B.
Yeah, tried to catch it with the back air on the first attempt and then the up B on the second, but no dice either way. We're using the bombs now to try and get that ledge.
There's another close one.
This one's starting to lead a little bit in RAggy's favor, I feel, on these last moments. Ooh, I thought he was not going to make it back. That's
the
death.
down tilt. Okay, that's
Great
acceptable.
by RAggy there, and a great start. Oh, wait, he does get the full bucket.
He's got the full bucket and
22 and a punish. 22 and negative on hit, but you get some damage at least.
We take those. And it like covered.
Whoa, and the 9 off of the throw is going to do it for RAggy in Game 5.
Now, do you know how much damage you need on Palutena so that Judgment can kill? You need a bucket. A bucket's worth.
Well, bucket's
bucket's worth of damage.
One explosive flame's worth of damage is
into
enough
the
to make
Judgment.
that happen. It's crazy because he
Here
went
it
for that
is.
a lot in the first game and it never paid off, but he gets it there. And I mean, when you're at 129, you might as well do what you can because you never know. And the down throw straight into the Judgment 9.